Start playing D&D virtually in 140 seconds. Step 1. Install video conferencing. You can get by with just voice, but video feels more cheerful. Skype is fine. Step 2. Use a virtual tabletop. This is a way of making sure everybody can look at the same thing. So a battle map, character figures, handouts, character sheets and so forth, so the GM and the players can see the same thing. Everyone can move their character around on a virtual map. This helps everybody visualise what's going on. It also provides quality of life stuff, like handling character sheets and monster stats. The GM probably has to spend money and get a pro or full account. Then the players can play free. Buy a commercial adventure already programmed to the platform you're using to get going for your first session. Step 3. Choose your virtual tabletop. The big one is Roll20. There's no need to install anything. It runs in a web browser, so it's quick to get going. It has built-in video conferencing in theory, but that plain didn't work for us. It's a way of moving tokens on a pretty battle map. It's good on atmosphere, music and visuals, and it's got a bit of the quality of life stuff like built-in character sheets, but it's got rather limited tools for GM support. The other big one is Fantasy Grounds. Everyone will need to install the program. It's a bit fiddlier to set up, but it's more under your control. And that's more of a GM support system. It tracks hit points in combat for you. It organises your notes. It helps you split things up into stories and maps and handouts and encounters and monsters and treasure, etc. All nicely organised and hyperlinked. It also does battle maps, maybe not quite as prettily. Fantasy Grounds suits my style better. I prefer having the organisational tools. Step 4. Find a game. If you've already got a gaming group, you should be good to go. If not, Roll20 has a great looking for game system, and Fantasy Grounds has a forum where you can post, but it does have fewer active games. Step 5. When you play, take it in turns to speak, even when not in combat, because talking over each other makes the game unplayable. You'll find you'll need to schedule shorter sessions and with a smaller group than usual, certainly to get started. 2-hour sessions for 4 players is a good way to get going. At the end of each session, agree when you're going to play the next session and enjoy.